mean to post notifications beforehand. Just chatting. Stream where a waistcoat. Remember to add the link this time. Don't be an idiot. TV/me. Yep. That is. Why is typing live stream so hard? That's supposed to be like the easy part. Okay, one social media down. Time for the second one. Yes, I know. I wanted my stream then. Hello! It's been so long. Okay, one social media. I had my own voice. Awful. Share. That's what I was doing. Entangled in wires. I'm the greatest streamer alive, I swear. Tweet. I assume it happens on such a small scale of their time that they don't really notice. Just chatting. You're not first, you're third for you. Yeah, you can have flirp. I did ignore your pun. It didn't deserve acknowledgement. I'm sorry. Twitch. Streamer. Suppose I should put attempting to make a waistcoat. I never made one before. Actually, the only thing I've made is a prom dress. Which is probably more complicated than a waistcoat, but we'll see. Nice. Okay. I need somewhere to put my phone. Normally I put it there, but I actually need that space. So, unfortunately everything's gone a bit crumpled, so this is going to be quite hard. But these are the instructions for it. Somewhere in here. Lined vest. Yep, that's the one I want. At least from this particular page. I also need the part where it says, oh, that's a lot of fireworks. The sizes, because I actually pinned it when I did pin it all that time ago. Says you're simping. I pinned it at the furthest outer bit, so I don't know what size I'm cutting to. Is it this one? Suns. I mean, this definitely has a waistcoat, but I don't think it's the correct waistcoat. This one's a shirt. I've made this shirt. 3726 again. That's a good sign. Ah, I see. That's what you're going for. I'm pretty sure it's this one. U3726. Is this labeled? Where's page 1? Unhelpful. This is going great. That is how to make it. dress or string? Well, it looks like the same thing, so I'm pretty sure this is the correct one. Damn it, where's your first page? I assumed that would have the... This is 4 of 6. I think I folded this according to where I needed it from. Okay. Page 6 of 6. We're getting further away. I need 1 of 6. Is that just like not in here? 5 of 6. What do we got here? 3 of 6. Okay, so yeah, this is the middle pages. Oh well, it's fine. Should have it on the back. So, suggestive fabrics, irrelevant. This is something. Okay. So, jacket, vest, continued. Where's vest to start? Lining. 16 through 9. Okay. Hue. Okay. So, it just says vest. Do any of you say vest? This one says vest. It says 40. Oh, okay, that's the size of the fabric. I've already pinned it though, so that's not relevant. This is per size. This is the amount of fabric you'd need. Finished garments measurements. That's what we need. Vest, bust line in inches. Fuck, I can't remember my measurements. I need to measure myself. Which means I need a tape measure. Yep. Where is it? I have like 5. Well, this is my sewing box, so there's got to be one in here. I hope. That's some ribbon. What was the last thing I measured? That's a good question. I feel like it was my mirror. Okay. This is going to get a tad too personal because I'm going to do my free measurements. But luckily this isn't an anime, so no one cares. This will be useful if anyone wants to buy me clothes from China. Okay. At least I can actually see if I've got it straight. 36 and a half. 30. And it's harder doing it with clothes on. And 38. Okay. Can anyone remember what numbers I just said? 36 and a half is you. Huh. So yeah, 36. Oh, is it just bust line? Oh no, it's for each one. Okay, so that's 36. And this one is back length from the line. Oh, okay, I didn't need to do all 3. Wow. I'm so good at this. The other ones for the vest are the bust measurement and the back length from normal neckline. But yeah, so according to this, I'm apparently a size 8. I guess how are waistcoats? I did say 36 and a half. Let's go up 1. I'm not confident in my ability to be a size 8. So we can go for size 10. Okay. At least we now know what lines to look for. So. This is the first part I have that I actually started cutting out, but my scissors sucked, basically. But I moved home and I found my roller cutter, so hopefully this will work better. My phone is going beep beep beep. What is it, phone? Who hurt you? Oh, it's actually just a friend talking to me. That's good too, I guess. Okay, so the size 10 line. This says 12. Does it not go smaller? Oh, he's not in here at the moment, so he can't steal anything. Cut here for lining. Okay. I mean, I guess we can do it to the size 12. That'll be fun. Okay. Oh yeah, he loves sitting in my seat, because he is a bastard. Okay. Smooth this out. Do you so often? God, no. I keep meaning to get back into it. I mean, I have a sewing machine, so I figure I should. Okay. Unfortunately, this actually like is slightly too short. Bad pin. Go back in there. I tried starting making this where I used to live, but I literally didn't have a desk that could really fit it. So, why do adverts make you sad? Just think of the fractions of a cent that I get from that. I should have done. That would have been more amusing. Unfortunately, all of this has been folded up, so I've got to, like, smush it. It's a lot more crinkly than I thought. And can I change it? Fuck it, let's add ASMR to it. There we go. Nice. It's now tagged ASMR. Okay, so we're cutting it to 12. Which does also mean I'm going to wreck the... no, I won't be able to do it from that angle. I'm gonna wreck the pattern, but that's fine. I cannot not. Okay. I'm so scared about this. It's too much pressure. Do I have anything I can use to keep it flat? So I don't, like, accidentally go through something I shouldn't. Yes. I used to be a scout. Okay, it's gonna be fine. The problem is, to get this to work, you have to push down with quite a lot of force, or it doesn't cut. So it requires confidence. Confidence I don't have. Okay. I'm trying to think what I can... Oh. Destroying everything. No, that's not gonna do it. Okay, it's fine. We'll just go for it. We'll just go for it. It's gonna be okay. I should not be allowed sharp instruments. Oh god, it's already so awful. But I want to, like, do this in one, essentially. Eek. Oh, I couldn't. Okay, did that cut through at all? Oh man, it cut through the pattern. I don't know if I got the fabric. God damn it. Okay. Let's try a little tighter. And a little rougher with it, I guess. Okay, it's fine. I mean, that sounds like it's cutting. Okay. Whew, like butter. Just nice and confident. That better? Well, it's gone in places. That is actually better. Does this thing need, like, sharpening or something? Can you even, like, sharpen a rotary cutter? Oh man, let's see how we're doing. Okay, okay. Let me move that over so you can see which way. That way. How do you sharpen a rotary cutter? Ah, okay, well, we've lost that part of the pattern. That's fine. Okay, it's come there. Should have prepared a pair of sharp scissors as well, I think. Eek. Okay. Let's rotate round again. That's a bit more what we like to see. It just works. Okay. Where do you come down to? There. Okay. Okay, we have a piece of fabric off. That's good. Okay, what about the other one? Ah, there we go. Both. Nice. I doubt I will use these for anything, but I'm incapable of throwing stuff away. I feel like this fabric might be a bit, free. Could use it for bows. I have a lot of this fabric, though. Okay, I'm gonna actually rotate it basically all the way around. Just to do this part. Wish I owned an iron, but I don't think I do. Actually it needs to be at the other angle. I'm right-handed. Go, let's fold you down like that. That's probably better. Crinkly. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm fully expecting this whole like 2-3 hour stream to just be the cutting part of this. I don't think we're going to get on to stitching today. There we go. My plan is to effectively just do it until I can go in a straight line, so I don't have to worry. Okay, there we go. Like, it is sharp, it's just having the like confidence to push all the way through. Because like also I'm doing it like 2 layers of fabric, which you're supposed to do, but you know. Okay, this one is just straight across basically, so it should be okay. Oh man, so literally just like follow the lines. Should not be this hard. How was that one? This one looks a bit better. Plus, you know, it's for fun, so I don't really mind if I fuck up. Come on, that was so nearly perfect as well. Hanging by a thread there, literally. That was a literal thread. There we go. Ah, damn it. Another literal thread. There we go. Cool. Also, I didn't have access to a cutting mat, which made it a bit harder. This is my brother's, but he is lending me it. Okay, so I feel like if I go in and then up, that will be an easier cut. Okay. Okay. And then I can just go from the other side. And it'll all be okay. Okay. I hope. I'm gonna get so good at this by the end, right, that I'm just gonna be able to, like, pull stuff off. Oh my god, this didn't even go through the paper. Wow. I think that was, yeah, the corner of the cut. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, got a free pin. That's good. Can go over there. What about the bottom layer? Huh, that's not so bad, actually. There we go. There's so many more pieces after this to go. So how are all of you spending Guy Fawkes night? Is it more exciting? I don't think that's possible. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. This is going to require immense concentration. So that bit there is a bit not neat. But from what I can tell of the construction, that's not so bad. Like, I can basically just, what's the word? I can basically just like cut that after I've sewn it. It can be a seam allowance and it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, this should be all good now. I should have gotten one of my pin cases. That would have been smarter. Come here. I ran my foot over. That's not good seamstressing. Which one? Let's go for this one. I have a lot of pin cases. No cute pin cushions though. Maybe I should have started by making one of those. That's like one of those like first time sewing things, is you make your own pin cushion. Because it's normally just like a stuffed like ball. Unless you want to get fancy with it. Oh my god, am I gonna explode pins everywhere again? Come on. I see. So no one's setting off fireworks randomly, at least. Ah, there we go. Okay, now where did I start putting pins? Pretty sure I accidentally threw an entire pin into my bed recently. I'm waiting for it to come back to haunt me. Oh, my Amazon package is being dispatched. That particular Amazon package is my new monitor. Because I can't live this way. Okay. It's not the straightest on this edge, but that's okay. Aha! There's one. Okay. God, this is so messy. I want one of those, like, really sharp ones. True. But, like, just, you know, setting them off in general, maybe. For fun. Okay. Where am I going to put the finished ones? The next bit's going to be harder because I ain't cut any of those out. You can get that one. So, I did mention I had a lot of this fabric. This is how much I have to deal with next. So I think I'm going to first just try and cut out the parts that have been pinned, essentially. There we go. Okay. Oh god, they're so crinkled. So essentially this is just going to be a rough attempt to get these pieces out. And it's not very environmentally conscious of me, but I don't mind about waste. Just because, as you can see, a lot of fabric. Oh wow, this one's come off. That's good. That's just what we want. Okay. Who'd have thunk transporting fabric many miles was not a good idea. Okay. I don't know if it's better or worse that the spaces between what's each size is smaller in places. Either that means I have more room for error or less room for error. I know which one I hope it is. Ah, I'm so sorry. Okay. That goes up to there, so that's fine. I've lost my roller cutter in all of this. Oh, there we go. Okay. So. Let's just start from the middle. Maybe. Okay. Wow, that I conceded. No, okay, that got through a lot better than I thought. I think you just have to keep like quite an even but strong pressure on it. And it cuts through okay. That bit can be ragged, that's fine. Okay. It's all good. I hope. Okay. That can go through that. That's all good. That's all good. Go. It's fine. This is more just to get back into the swing of things. That's the phrase. Than it is to make a nice waistcoat. So let's shift you over here. Oh. I don't want it folded under, that's even more fabric to cut through. How was that? Nice. You see, that's like the level of harshness you have to have. There we go. Okay. I think I will cut out the rest of them from this bit for the sake of ease. No, stop freeing yourself. Stay. Okay. Yeah. Where is the next piece? Okay, this is here. Yes, I think I can actually fit on the full width, so it shouldn't be as bad. I feel like I'm doing this upside down, but I can't do it the other way up because, oh wow, that's a lot of pins. Because then I have to put all of the like other 3 meters of fabric somewhere. Okay. Let's just go up or down. I mean, it is a rotary cutter. I should be able to pull. It's just not a very natural movement. It's fine. We can get away with a push movement, I think. Just check. Ah, that is folded. That was the problem. There we go. Okay. Look at that, it's so beautiful. Isn't this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Nice. Okay. May as well go from the bit I made before. Ooh. I missed the pin. I'm not your friend. Ah, it's getting like so like folded underneath. I know I'm gonna like fuck up and have one bit bigger than the other. Which is not what you want. Okay. Ooh. I'm getting better at it, that's for sure. There's definitely a knack to it. Okay. Crinkle, crinkle. Lots of crinkles. Definitely feels like it's folded here. That's not what you want. That's not good seamstressing. Yeah. Cool. Okay. How do I get this? That's not heavy enough. This is definitely folded underneath. How do I straighten that out? It feels like it's actually not. But it definitely has. Oh wait, hang on, is it just this bit? Maybe. Why are you so... It feels like the pinning's actually folded up. It's fine, if I just go for it, I can neaten it up after. So let's just, you know, get it into manageable chunks. But yeah, I'm not expecting that to have gone through very well. Yeah. Oh. God damn, what happened here? It's been a fabric-based massacre. Okay, from there to there. It feels like if I use it like going away from me, it's better. That was nearly my desk. Okay. That's fine though, we've gone 2 pieces out. Mostly, yeah. That's fine. Well, the fabric is where I need it. That's the important part. I need like a little scraps bag to put all this in. Oh well, okay. That's fine. There we go. Number 2. Okay, final piece. Yes, you already sent me that. I don't need the same email 10 times, you know. Okay. Okay, let's just cut this piece off, because we don't need it. Come on. I thought that was going to be, like, so cool. There we go. That time? Come on. Just that little bit there. Aww. But at least you have kittens. Where can I put this? You can go over there. I only have fully grown cats. Oh wow, none of the pinning there stayed in place, huh? Thanks, pass me. Alright, so we have that there. Okay, let's just... Cool. See, the knife can... Oh, please do. Knife can sense apprehension. That's the real problem here. Okay. I'm very aware that I'm like biting my lip every time I like push down. Nearly. It's literally like frayed threads. There. Okay. I was gonna do this best. Oh, that's lucky. I was like, oh god, no. It like cuts off at the edge, but actually that's alright because it's a size 12, so it's still an allowance. Okay. Damn it. Yay, Greg. Greg is watching over me. Oh no. Presumably crying at how great I am at this. Now I have a whole blanket worth, which I'll have to work out something to do with. Okay. Yep. Why don't I have this in full screen? What the hell is wrong with me? I've been like watching it like in the tiny corner. Oh dear, not smart. No, not Nintendo Online. You need a drink. Damn it. It's unfortunately only my coffee mug. Am I willing to drink slightly gross coffee water? Yes. Yes, I am. Ugh, this looks awful. It's fine. Oh, nice. I will check in a second then. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. This is gonna be so gross. It tastes like coffee, actually. I still feel like I can't really use this cup though. Maybe I'll just drink out the jug. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Definitely need to sit with like better posture for this. But then how do I like lean down and cut correctly? That's just gonna catch a 12. Okay, that's fine. Definitely needs more pins. There's so many pins in this, but it's not enough. Maybe an ironing board. Not an ironing board. The other half. The ironing iron. The iron part of the ironing board. That's what I need. Genuinely don't know if we own one. Okay. So it's from there. I wonder what happens if I get any of this wrong. Like, what will it look like? That's what I want to know. Will it just like look a bit odd? Or will it be completely unwearable? I'm intrigued. There we go. I feel like this is easier for like little cuts. But when you need to like do that, it's a bit harder, which is kind of like the inverse of how I assumed it would be. Like, I thought it would be easier for doing long cuts. Yeah, maybe. Maybe if it was like one, it'd be easier. See these cat pics. Oh, cute though. That dog is like the epitome of like chocolate colored. That's amazing. Like, how is a dog that chocolate colored? Okay. Damn, it's shifted a little. That'll be fine. Gonna have a positive outlook on this, I swear. Even if it kills me. I want like weights. I think you can get like seamstress weights. I feel like that's a thing. But I don't have any. I don't have anything particularly heavy. I mean, I have weights, but they're quite large. But also, they could be useful. Yeah. It looks like a chocolate lab. Like, if... Like, I don't know anything about flavors of dog, but that dog was definitely chocolate flavored. I can tell you that much. I'm just looking around my room for, like, heavy things at the moment. What looks the heaviest? Yeah. Need to hold this better. Maybe that's the other thing. But then, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. It feels like something that should be, like, relatively intuitive, though. It's just round scissors. How hard can round scissors be? That's what you say. And then it turns out that round scissors are actually nothing like regular scissors, and you're doing it wrong. Okay. Should... Oh. I've mangled that. Clothing pizza cutter. Exactly. That's basically what it is. But it's got like a sharper point than your typical pizza cutter. Okay. It'll be fine. Let's just wing it. Oh god. Maybe not. I mean, I guess cutting too little is better than too much. This definitely feels like something you should, like, have, like, the muscle. Well, not the muscle, but I guess just the skill to do, like, one swift movement. And you're done. And then you just get to do that. Which is very satisfying. I saw this technique for, like, how to tie ribbons, but I can't remember it. I don't know, screw it. Just gonna... Like, it involved, like, holding it between, like, two fingers, and it's how you make those really cute neat bows. But we're gonna make a wow, that's really bad. Oh, man. Okay. It's fine. It's actually surprisingly hard to hurt yourself with this. It doesn't, like, spin that much. And also, like, as long as you don't run your fingers over, you're alright, basically. Okay. Let's try down along this edge. Wow, that I really did more. This is definitely where it's creased up. Is it particularly bad? Nah. It'll be fine. This is definitely just, it's gonna be fine. Basically, don't worry about it. Okay. This is, high octane content for sure. Come on. First layer, perfect. Second layer, not so perfect. Ooh, that's pretty good though. This fabric is really... Hey, you're saying this isn't high octane? You're not on the edge of your seat? I mean, I am. But that's just because I need to sit forwards to do this. Okay. That actually hits it there. Wow, I really need to flatten out this bit. Stay down. So, how's everyone doing? Hi. I've got my mic a bit away from me, but that's mostly just because I'm worried of, like, how noisy this will be if it's up close. There's, like, tiny little bits of fabric everywhere. Ouchie. Okay. Ooh, what do you have for dinner? I hope it's something nice. I made risotto today, because I couldn't think of anything else to make. Wow, this is just like coming out in clumps. Really wish I had an overlocker. But I don't, so that's going to be fun when it comes to actually sewing. Although considering it took me several months to get as far as even cutting it, it's probably going to be another few years before I actually sew this at the current work of rating. Work of rating? Rate of working. That's the way around. Okay, that's fine. Can fix everything in post, don't worry about it. Okay, so 12 is the most inside line there. Ooh, that sounds really nice. I wish I liked pork more. I just, like, kind of can't stand the taste. There's just, like, something, like, off about pork to me. Like, barbecue pork is quite nice because it's, like, it's so barbecue-y that you can't taste anything, like, porky about it, essentially. It's, like, the porkiness I have an issue with. Okay. So this is this one, I believe. And we go all the way up. But let's just do it in half of that. Okay, this will be fun. That did not go as well as I hoped. Actually, it didn't go as bad as I feared. It's walking a nice in-between between those two things. Come on. I believe in you, little rotary cutter. There we go. I find it needs dressing up, usually. Yeah. Like, I don't get people who have, like, you know, just pork chops or something, because that sounds awful to me. It's also, like, really unappealing, like, to look at pork is. Like, if it's just pork, like, it's grey. That's, not the nicest colour for food. Okay. Alright. What are other people doing just chatting videos? Because I always feel like I do really weird shit in my ones. I say videos, I mean streams. Oh, that was pretty sexy. That was some pretty good cutting skills though. Go back over there. It's not your time yet. Someday. Okay, that's like right where I need to go. Let's move that. Why paper? I mean, I know why. It's light and you can pin it, but fuck me, it's annoying. Because it just creases and like moves with what you're doing. Oh man, that did not go up. Bob Ross definitely feels like a fitting emote for this. This is gonna be a nice calm stream. I'm not gonna go insane and I don't know, go on a murdering rampage with a rotary cutter. Honestly, if I managed to kill someone with this, it would be impressive. It's not the most lethal of things. There we go. I'm sewing a waistcoat. It's in the title. I'm gonna have to do this so much after this. This stuff is just fraying. It looked better quality. But it was like the only fabric we had in my house, basically. So that's what I get. Like, you get like iron-on patterns, not like those iron-on patches. But I still feel like then you have to get it off, you know? Okay. That was almost perfect. It's fine. There we go. Definitely need a bag of some sorts. I don't have any carry bags up here. Rookie mistake. Wow, that did not go where I needed it to. Last time I touched a sewing machine was in 7th grade. I made a teddy bear. Interesting. Yeah, it's been a while since I sewed, so I kind of just assumed I could do it. I'm being proved wrong. Just thinking, like, where to cut, because it's like, okay, that's pretty much okay. This bit, however, definitely needs, like, okay. That. I mean, like, you just follow the pattern and it works out, right? I'm wondering if it's actually harder to cut because it's tartan. So, like, you're gonna get, like, the crossy bits. Okay, that's a bit better. That's actually fine. This bit needs to be redone, though. For sure. Yank. Yank. That's better. Still. Oop. That's very nearly my hand. There we go. See what I mean? It's really not that sharp. I just like brushed it across my entire hand and I'm fine, so. Okay, that's probably okay for this piece. It's fine. It's gonna be a bit of a rough job. Okay. Oh, there's one. Yep. Oh god, so many pins. They're all in here. I like the ASMR from the wax paper cup. Oh, interesting. I mean, I did end up tagging it as ASMR. God damn it. Like, look, I don't know if you can tell. There's just like so much like little bits that are on here. They're all over me. This is black. This clothing is. It's not going to remain black for long. I'm just going to brush it all onto my floor and then I'm going to hoover tomorrow. I say that and then I'm not going to hoover. It's going to be like that forever. Where did I put the pins? Oh, over here. It's definitely getting there. Really, well, it's been what, 50 minutes and I've cut out 2 pieces. This is definitely not gonna get far today. Yes, hoover. Okay, what's the next one? Ah, this one's quite small. That's good. Less to cut. It's also, yeah, that's mostly in. That's fine. It's got a bit of a fold here though. Might repin that. Actually, I can pull it out this way because of the spacing, so that's fine. I'm also like wondering like, oh, okay, I see. I'm also wondering like how much you can actually see of this. It's currently very much an auditory experience. But I did say auditory ASMR in the tag, not visual. Wasn't really aware there was a difference, but now I am. So I'm just gonna become an ASMR channel. Gonna catch me in a back alley with I don't know, what ASMR do? Yeah, that's what I was wondering, like what is visual ASMR? Like I guess it's just like, I don't know, maybe like those slime videos and stuff? Like those are quite visual, I'd say. Cause I like watching those. I really hate auditory ASMR, which if I ever become an ASMR channel, it's gonna be very hypocritical. Just I can't do it for the moral reasons of doing something I hate. But yeah, with like auditory ASMR, it like makes my like hair on the back of my neck stand on end, and I really can't stand it. It makes me really uncomfortable. But I like the visuals. They're quite calming. Like I liked watching them before I go to sleep, that kind of thing. But they wouldn't like put me to sleep. It was just something very mindless to do. Okay, this side, you can see that side. Nice. Maybe I should just get the weights. It would make things easier. So, I'm gonna get some weights. I'll be back in less than a second. That's literally over that. Yeah, weights. These are only 1.25 kilos, I believe. Or, it says on one of the sides, 2.76 pounds. Oh, good thing it's in kilos, because that's a really weird amount of pounds. Cool. Okay. So, there's one. And then there's two. There we go. This actually was a smart idea. Should have done that from the beginning. What the fuck? Is it back now? Okay, it looks like it's back now. I must have like... How the fuck? I think kicking my table somehow kicked like the wire out like the most minute amount, like up here. Oh my god. Okay. Back to the ASMR. Okay. I need to leave quite a wide berth to not like hit it as I go. How's that for cutting? It's a bit better. I feel like it's not as neat though. It's gonna give like ragged edges. But also, do I care? Okay. Weights were definitely a good idea. I should have done it when like I brought it up. There we go. I have a strip of paper. Very exciting. There we go. I want to like do something with all these strips. Oh, there's a pin in this one though. Come here, Greg. We're gonna give you a bow tie on your tail though, because you have a very thick neck. And we can give Dorian a matching one. Okay, that's a bit strong enough. Here. This is limited edition, Greg. Oh wow, that's not long enough. 5-star Greg, exactly. Had to grind for this. That is like the worst bow ever. Nobody asks me to wrap their Christmas presents, but it will do. Okay, you I think we can get round just the neck. This isn't the most even piece, sadly. But it shall do. Maybe we can go around the middle, not the neck. It can be like a bow. There we go. Or his tail, maybe? I don't know. Okay, it seems to naturally want to rest there. Oh wow, this is not long enough. It's fine. I killed him. No, Dorian. There we go. Okay. Festive Dorian. That actually looks quite cute. Almost like it was intentionally a bad bow. There we go. They're now festive. Now I need to find more things to wrap up. I've got an addiction now to tying very bad bows. Let's just flip it around, I guess. And then we can cut round and it'll be okay. That bit might be difficult, but it's fine. We can do it afterwards. Let's put that there. Okay. So we're just gonna go straight down. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay. I'm hoping that the weights will also make it easier because like all of the force is being put into cutting and not into moving the fabric. We shall see. Okay, that is actually where it cut from. There we go. Okay. It's definitely harder to like rotate it with the weights. Look, come here. But it's fine. It makes better cuts. It's an improvement. I wonder if I can just pull the whole thing or if it's gonna be too heavy. Ah! I in fact just tore part of the pattern. That was not smart. It's fine though. This is a chill stream. So it's fine. I'm not screaming inside, don't worry. Maybe a little. That's like, I mean, I've already torn it over there. Eek. There we go. That's a bit better. Scream is part of the ASMR. Yeah, that S in ASMR stands for screaming. As we all know. Oh, this pin's gone like cork. Come here. There we go. There we go. That should be okay. So, that's the 12 line. Let's just go for it. That bit came off, the under bit did. There we go. Nice. Okay, now I am gonna have to flip it, but I think it's just this corner piece, so that's not so bad. I thought that was like more threads. It's just my my jacket though. Okay. This one only needs one, but I can't keep that on my lap. I will drop it, so I'm going to put both there. Okay, so ooh, I'm gonna hit that, aren't I? There we go. Okay, let's just do this bit here because it's a straight line. There we go. God, now back to the hard one. That ain't too bad. There we go, come on. We're getting a very big pile of scraps here. I have nowhere to put them though. Why do I own so few carrier bags? How does a person own no carrier bags? Like, what the hell? Oh well, that's fine. Just keep building the pile. Okay. That's all good, that's all good. Okay, this is just, even though that's broken, this is just straight across along, so. How much did it? That was the sound of a weight falling off. I was saying earlier, I don't foot about in my room. To my family. How much did it cost? Nothing. I have no muscles. Come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Is it quiet enough that you can hear a pin drop? I wish I could be as buff as a professional esports player. Those motherfuckers are ripped. Because you know, when your job involves sitting at a PC for 12 hours a day, if you're not, you'll die. Essentially. Come on. Not having nails sucks. But it's my own fault. I bit them off. I can never decide if I want, like, the little bits in front, behind, or in front of my ears. I have, like, less than no nails at the moment. Like, it hurts for me to touch things. That's how few nails I have. There we go. Okay. Oh, god damn it. That's one thing. I don't know, I don't like having them, basically. That's why I bite mine. It's nothing too exciting. Look. I really feel like I should have kept the things pinned to them, because that's where the bits you match up are. Oh, another pin. Curly hair in front of ears, like anime level curls. I doubt I can get it that curly right now. Yeah, I have the opposite problem of them getting caught. Like, they're so short that, like, the pressure, like, on the tips of the finger from, like, just doing something Just hurts. Okay, last piece. Making good stead. Let's pin this back some more. It's not the most stretchy fabric, which is pretty good. Get those drills. What, the filing ones? That probably wouldn't help, because I guess for me, a lot of the reason I bite my nails is for the sensation of biting. Like, the biting is one part, and then the having nails is a separate part. Let's just leave this to smush down. I mean, it is a just chatting stream. Let's do some just chatting. I'm also gonna... sure, how much water's left in there? Half. It'll be fine. I have a plan. Because I'm running out of coffee. So I've been putting instant coffee. And then using the milk that I have left over. Because I was mixing chocolatinos and cappuccinos to make a mocha. Well, this time I'm going to make a mocha. By being absolutely disgusting. I'm putting a chocolate truffle in it. Have you seen the Franken espressos? It is not a Keurig. Because it's not that brand. It's a Nescafe. Dolce Gusto Jovia, I assume. That's how it's pronounced. But anyway. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's seen Franken espressos. But they're atrocious. And because I require coffee or I will die, I've been putting instant coffee in it, and it's awful. This is going to be awful. This is like hellish. That's a lot of coffee. Perhaps the entire chocolate will fix that. This is going to be very loud. Apparently it doesn't get picked up as badly on my mic as it used to. But, we shall see. Ah, damn it, I left one in there. Eek. You go down it. Okay. But yeah, if it goes really, like, loud, I'm gonna, like, instantly mute that. Okay, let's see how it is. Is that awful? It's quieter than my voice. It's fine, this is now just coffee ASMR. Exactly. Part of the experience. Gonna like stir it really close to the mic. That'll be fine. Unfortunately, because I am trash, I don't have a spoon. Oh good, it sounds fine. So I've been stirring my coffee with this marker pen. I mean, I have spoons, they're just downstairs. Oh god, look at how, like, not mixed this is. I mean, the chocolate's actually mostly not there, which is better than I was expecting. Oh my god, this is like the worst idea I've ever had. It's not even like a plain chocolate, it's salted caramel. And it's turning brown, that's a good sign. This is your reminder that I'm a very cursed individual. Because of like the bare ears, stuff gets caught. Maybe I should just throw the pens afterwards. That seems like a waste of a perfectly not good pen. I want to lick the pen, that's gross. I had some tissues, but I think I used them all up. Let me see if I can find some. Of course, they're under my dumbbells. Where else would you keep your tissues? There we go. That's It's not one of the possible tags. It's fine, it's a sealed pen, so it's not like I'm gonna be drinking ink. I did this earlier and it was fine. I did the washing off earlier, that's why I don't have a spoon. Normally I have a spoon. Okay. Let's see how awful this is. This is salted caramel abomination. I don't think it can be called a drink at this point. It tastes rich on the account of the entire bonbon in it. I think all the salt dissolved, so it's just kind of like a mild flavor enhancer. So it's not that bad. I give that like a solid 6 out of 10. I mean, it's kind of burning my mouth at the moment, so let's let it cool down and see how it does. But you know, it's not bad. It's not a natural coffee level of good. But I feel like calling it an abomination was actually kind of harsh. And it isn't an adorable bear mug. So that always gives points. You always feel nice when you drink out of a bear. Oh no, I'm sorry, is that offensive? Canadian plaid bear. I very recommend this mug, it's actually really cute. Because depending on like what drink you put in it, you get a different kind of bear. So like this is kind of like, it's quite a light colour, but maybe it's a grizzly bear. But like I like drinking milk out of it because then it's a polar bear. I know, it didn't say you'd followed Rude Dog Princess. That's a shame. Sometimes it just decides not to show stuff. Let me double check it's actually set up on this one. The nice thing is that you can make hot drinks with it. Yeah, it's actually really good because it's double walled. Bridget's. By which I mean widgets. For media share, chat box, alert box. Yeah, it should have sound. Why don't you have sound, huh? Like, that's why, well, like a friend of mine gifted me it. But yeah, I needed a cup specifically for my coffee. Oh, that box is fully turned on. No. Not coffee. It's nice and warm. It's actually not that bad. It just kind of tastes mockery. Yeah. I'm gonna put it up from a 6 to I think a 7. It's not that bad. It's fine. You can go and make a coffee. This is, well, it's been like an hour, so scheduled coffee break. Streaming is hard work. I mean, I could put toffees in it. There's no point. Like, no reason I can't. I could put anything in there and melt it. I think the problem is it doesn't get up to, like, quite a high heat. Thank you. I'm working so hard. One thing's nice. My room is, like, so cold. And our heating kind of broke. Well, it's more, it broke so it's always on, so it's been turned off so it can't turn on. Because otherwise, like, it gets, like, way too hot. Like, dangerously hot, because it just keeps building up, so. It's been, like, turned off upstairs for today. So my room is an icebox. Like, this became drinkable in, like, seconds. You can definitely taste the entire dissolved chocolate in it. Where's the temperature over here? I don't actually know what temperature it is. Let me have a look. I don't have a thermometer, so I can't check. Better not be 3 degrees. Well, it's apparently 3 degrees Celsius, which is 38 degrees Fahrenheit. That's bullshit. It was 11 during the day. So, like 60 during the day? I had some very nice clouds today, because we had fireworks. 11's alright. So in the day it was alright. but at night it gets really cold, and I've got like bay windows, so there's like a lot of heat exchange through there, and it's this terraced house, so all the houses are connected, so you get warmth from that. That's not so bad. Caramel doesn't really come into play. Although I guess I didn't sweeten it, so it's quite sweet from the caramel. So many little like bits on me. Need a lint roller. Yeah, that sounds like February. Well, the problem with February is it can either be like 15 degrees or like -5. Occasionally that's just when it decides to be winter. It's not very consistent. I feel like this bit's too wide. Like it's too big. It just looks off. I think it would look better like that. Even -5 isn't that cold. It is. Goddamn Canadian. I could braid it. I feel like that would look weird. Oh well. Yep. I learned how to braid using these little strips of cheap plasticine. Like I just decided I was gonna learn and we had those. It's kind of anime mum-ish. But yeah, so I had they were like only like 2-3 inches long, so it's really hard to braid them. But I just like brute forced working out how to braid hair. Like I can't do it if I look. It doesn't work. Let's do this side as well for matchy reasons. Now you can see my elf ears. They're not pointy, but I just look kind of like an elf if you can see my ears. It's an interesting trait for sure. Yeah, like braiding your hair is just like... I never said it was a bad thing. But like, yeah, like braiding hair is like one of those weird things where it's like, if someone was like, okay, here, braid this, I wouldn't be able to. But like, if I look away, my hands just have the muscle memory to do it now. So it's very odd. But yeah, there we go. Good. That's a bit better, I feel. But yeah, you can see my ears now. So lewd. That looks a bit better. I can't tuck them behind my ears as well now, which I have a habit of doing. Oh fuck me, that's hot. That like scalded my throat. I thought it had cooled down. It's like a drinkable level, but I think that bit was just foam. I mean, that's good for keeping my hands warm, I guess. So I guess cut out and pin it together. You mean I have to nya? Yeah. Need the cat ears, but I can't remember where I put them. I say like I don't have like 4 pairs. They were like 99p. So it's not so bad. I definitely prefer the nyaring to the make me dab. Definitely a better choice. Maybe not. Not the best fashion choice. I don't have any like really little hairbands so I could tie it together. That's sad. There's a dab option. No, the nya used to be a dab. But I replaced it. Eek. Come on. No, come back, little piece of fabric. God, this is like so frayed. I don't have any confidence in it staying. God, someone needs to make like an out of context channel of just this shit I say. I feel like it's more on brand than yeah. I see that one I managed to do. They're the same length. I don't know. That's not so bad. No, they won't come undone. Feels very alpine. Though I'm plaid biased. That's true. I'm appealing to you specifically. I've got the bear mug, the plaid. How do I appeal to the Canadian? I have Canadian relatives. I live out in British Columbia, I think. I've never been though. I know they're out there somewhere. It's like my great aunt or something though, so like no relation, basically. Like in terms of heritage. Damn. My failure of being like almost creepily specifically aimed at you. I guess it's a good thing. I don't know what Stamford is. I'm gonna assume that's in British Columbia though. All I know is where she lives is very pretty. Because my great aunt was a bit of a painter. Oh, in the UK. The British, not just British Columbia. The OG. I know the name Peterborough, but disappointingly I can't off the top of my head think of where it is in like relation to me. Ah, you have dual citizenship. Nice. So I'm guessing you have family like split between them. Oh, my family like comes from anywhere cool. Like some of them escaped to other countries, but like the actual like core part of my family is very British. Like the parts that immigrated in like the late 1800s, early 1900s, so it's like not really anything to do with me. Oh, okay. Interesting. I recommend it as a country. It's not as bad as people online make it out to be. Same as my Sphinx. I want to stir my coffee again, but I do only have the stirring pen. Ah, so good. Coffee is very good. Mostly because, you know, I can't taste it in amongst the milk. And I can't emphasize this enough, the entire chocolate that is in this drink. Oh, you're a noob, a Canadian noob. My family goes back like 2 whole generations into being British. At least on one side. I don't really know about either side. One side came over and then kept changing their name, which was very unhelpful. And then on the other side, I just don't know anything, like, beyond my dad. But I think it's pretty British. So, yeah, nowhere too exciting. Maybe a bit of Polish, but that's like 3-4 generations back. A little bit of Welsh, but that's like an 8th. So yeah. I'm what they call very white. Like, did you grow up in England or Canada then? Or was it like a weird mix of both? Also, I can't remember if I asked before if you can speak French. I think you might have said that you speak a little French, but you're not from the French-speaking part. Oh, okay. That's fair. I know, do you feel like you've had a particularly Canadian upbringing? Because, you know, even if you're first generation, if like, well, I guess you'd be second immigration. Second immigration? Second generation. Second generation immigrant. Then, like, you know, that's what you've known. Like, heritage is, like, interesting and it can be important, but I find, like, where you grew up is paramount to who you are as a person. Just because you can't, like, escape that culture. But if it's, like, your parents' heritage, then they have to make, like, a like, active, like, effort to make sure you grew up in that heritage. But, like, you know, if you're British, you're British, basically. I can get by in French, but not much. Had a typical Ontario upbringing, but I'm not very sporty, so I don't play hockey. Yeah, you're a disappointment to the whole country. I played rounders, which is the very British version of cricket. No, baseball. Play with a shorter bat. Like the rounders bats are about that long, which means it's harder because there's a smaller surface area to try and hit the ball with. But I really liked Travelers, actually. It was quite fun. Played it a bit. I was actually oddly sporty as a child, but like I never did like after school stuff, so it never became much of it. But I quite like sports. Like I like doing sports. I just don't look like the kind of person who should like doing sports, aka a nerd. Oddly, one of the things I enjoyed most was sprinting. I really like sprinting. It's really fun. Like, you just go all out for like 10 seconds. That's like the level of effort I'm willing to put into my sports. Unfortunately, Rounders gear isn't as exciting. It was my PE kit, which was a white? No, I think we got navy polo shirts. And I used to wear tracksuit bottoms because I don't wear a skirt. I don't want to wear a skirt. Or a skirt. Ugh. Skirts are like the worst thing ever. It's a skirt with shorts sewn into it that they'd make us wear. Or actually, they made us buy one. We didn't really wear them that much if we didn't bring them. And that's meant to be modesty, but feminine. So just let us wear, like, shorts. It was like the 2010s. Like, it's okay. What is it, phone? Are you telling me more about my delivery again? Nothing exciting. That's so sad. I'm not that popular. Yeah, we had uniforms. It's not in this room anymore. I used to have a kilt I had to wear. It wasn't a proper kilt, but it kind of was. Like, it like wrapped round and then buttoned up. We had to wear blouses and we had to wear jumpers, and then towards the end of when I was at my school, they decided to bring out cardigans. And we're all very excited about that because cardigans didn't murder you in summer. Also, like, you know those like really weird things people come up with at school? Like, one of ours was, if you don't wear your jumper, you're gay. So people would just, like, keep their jumpers on, like, in the, like, blistering heat, essentially, so they wouldn't be seen as gay. And then it was very stupid and very childish, but quite amusing in retrospect. I didn't care. So I take mine off. Yeah. And it was like a really crappy polyester blouse as well. It wasn't even like a good blouse. So that was really warm. She might have been cotton. It should have been for the price that we were forced to pay. But yeah, school uniforms, interesting. They're also so anal about the shoes we wore for PE. You couldn't wear shoes with black soles in case they like scuffed the gym floor. But, like, white-soled, like, plimsolls and stuff are really hard to find. But yeah, that's interesting. I very much envy when I see, like, Americans and, like, Canadians complaining. Yeah, like, I never actually saw anyone scuff the floor with their black pencils either. But yeah, like, when you, it's really amusing seeing, like, people be like, oh, I was told I had to like wear a shirt that like didn't show my shoulders, and I'm like, cool, I wore the same skirt and shirt for like 5 years. Obviously I had different ones and I changed them, but it was identical. Like, you could wear your own clothes. That was like my dream when I was younger. Like, I remember one time a friend of mine, we had own clothes day, and she came in like full goffed up. And we were all just like, huh, I had no idea you were a goth. Because, like, you know, there's no sense of personal identity in uniforms. Which I guess is kind of the point. It's supposed to be, like, that collectivism. But, like, it kind of sucks when you're, like, a teenager. And you want to be yourself and you're being forced to wear, like, this awful, like, frumpy kilt. Also, like, if it was too high up, they'd like tell you off. Like, it had to be on your knee. And it's like, no one wears skirts that go to the knee. It was very, very controlling. Yeah, like that was the thing, but then we just bullied each other for other things. Like, you know, you're a bit weird. Like, you're kind of quiet in lessons. Things like that. Yeah, exactly. Like, knees are quite, like, far. Like, I know American ones, they have it where it's like, it can't, like, be past your fingertips, I've seen before. This is well beyond your fingertips. And then, like, they banned thigh-high socks at my school under the excuse that the teachers couldn't tell if you'd rolled your skirt up so it was shorter if you had thigh highs. Like, what the fuck? It was so dumb. That one, like, amused all of us because we were like, why are you hiring teachers that are that stupid then? Because, you know, children are lovely like that. Okay, I think that's the stream regulated 30-minute coffee break over. Baka. Knee is pretty prominent, easy to see. Exactly. Like, if you don't have knees, that's a bigger concern. Like, I'm sorry, headmistress. Half of the students are missing their kneecaps. Just damn, we should stop them wearing socks. Clearly this is the issue. Wow. I had actually flattened it out, and then I picked it up, and it, like, unflattened it. Okay, this time I'm not gonna drop the weights, hopefully. Yep. I mean, I didn't get an angry message from my mom, so that's a good sign. What if you have backward knees? Like, okay. You can still, like, see the like, shape, at least. So, no excuse. Honestly, like, after a certain point, it did just kind of feel like they wanted an excuse to tell us what to do. Like, they told us we were only allowed specific colours of coat. And you'll be told you couldn't wear your coat in winter if it was the wrong colour. No green allowed, it had to be black or navy, if I remember correctly. Because, you know, that's sane. Like, no interesting coats. I'm actually pretty sure I still wear the same coat I wore in secondary school. It's cute though. It's a nice one. Or at least it looks the same. Is green a common colour for a coat? Like, kind of like bottle green. Like a dark green is pretty common. I don't know if that's more a UK thing. Like, I still see them out these days. Like, the main coat colours you get are black, navy, and green. The thing was, green was one of the colours of my school. Like, on our kilt, because their whole thing was like, if it's not on the kilt, you can't wear it. But green was, but we weren't allowed it on jackets, I think. I could equally be misremembering. It's been a while. When did I finish that? I didn't wear the uniform for the last 2 years I was there, because I was a sixth former. But, what's that mean? So that's 2 years, so it's been like 6 years. It's been a while. Okay, let's drag down from there. Aha, that's how it's done. Yeah, the weights were definitely needed. Pretty sure seamstress weights is a thing. Like little weights that you use to weigh down stuff. Okay. That's true. Although I guess in the past, having seamstress weights was probably more common than weights. Eek. Let me just cut the wire. Okay. I was like, you know, it'll probably be fine for this bit, but I'm gonna also use the weight. The weight gives me confidence, to be honest. I'd say like the most interesting part of this for me is like where like the actual like difference in sizes comes from. Like I don't know, no, you can't really see. Exactly, confidence is king. But so like we've got these lines here, and that's like the sizes, and again like that's a very small amount. But then you get up to this bit, and I don't even know if you can really see these lines, but that's part of the sizing. So like this is the difference between a size 12 and a size 18 is like what, like a centimeter. Like that's a very interesting thing to me about like sewing. Yeah, should probably like show the only other thing that I've made. It's actually in my wardrobe over there. Oops. Is this including the extra for seams? Yes, it is. Okay, this is going to be a bit difficult because they kind of all overlap. Eek. Please let that have worked. Damn. Come on. You know you want to. Come on, come on. There we go. If I was a good seamstress, I would pattern match this. But I am not a good seamstress, so I'm not gonna. Simple as. That's a lot of extra work. Some would say too much extra work. Because if you're not familiar with something like a tartan, pattern matching would be cutting it in such a way that when it meets, it would continue across. These bits are quite small, so it's a bit hard to tell. You need to see a bit more. Let's see what I can go off of. So it's different on the back as well. Eek. So we've got the yellow and white there. That'll be that way as well. Anyway, let's do it this way. So essentially, you'd want your seams to match up, so it goes across. And with a tartan, that's quite easy, but quite hard, because there's like a lot of variation. So like, you know, that follows on there. You move it down a little bit, it doesn't. You move it across, and it doesn't, basically. So it's like quite hard. Yeah, like especially, like to be honest with most things, like no one pattern matches. Like I find it even with like quite fancy clothing in like department stores, that like they don't pattern match, and it's like this is like an 80 to like £100 dress. I'd kind of expect pattern matching, but it is quite difficult. Like this only has what, 1, 2, I think like 8 pieces, so it's not like the worst for pattern matching, but once you get into more intricate things, then yeah. But I do get a bit like, if it's like really far off, then it's a bit noticeable. It's a bit like, oh, but like, you know, it's just an extra step. So like if you're not like paying for the quality, you're not gonna get that quality, basically. Got a bit aggressive there towards the end. The fabric wasn't yielding to me. I actually managed to like not get a bit. So disappointed I was doing so well. There we go. But yeah, like pattern matching is like the sign of very high quality work, essentially. Thank you. About done with that. I thought that was a cat. It is a dress. But yeah, that is, whoops, all of that done. So next I'm going to try and pin it together. Okay, should have all the information I need, not on those, so you can go in the bin. So there are these, is it on this one? Yeah, you can kind of see it. So you have these little notches here. I don't know if that's obvious, these little triangles. And if I remember correctly, you're actually supposed to do a little cut there with your scissors, and then that's how you pattern match. But I did not do that, so it's going to be a lot harder. I have like these bits still, so I should be able to do something, but we'll see. It's like it's a bit harder when you're using a fabric cutter because it is supposed to just be a bit, I know, a bit of a snip. I know, it's gone forever. I can never touch my floor again. But yeah, definitely not going to get to the sewing bit, which is good because then I'd have to set up the sewing machine. Am I going to sew buttonholes in? I'm pretty sure this one calls for buttonholes. Let me find that pin I dropped though. Yeah, that's a cat, huh? You a pin? Nope. Ugh. Well, I'm sure I'll find it when it stabs me in the feet at some point. You want them? Yeah. Nice. Secret pin. Do you have bear socks on? They're sheep, actually. Let me pull them up a bit better. They say good night on them. I say like you can see it there. But they're little sheeps with little pom-poms for horns or ears. I don't know, but they're cute. But yeah, hang on. Eek. Come on, white balance. Damn it, I'm wearing too much black for that. They are adorable. But yeah, before we move on to not the pattern matching, the pinning, I'll show basically the only other thing I've ever sewn, which is in here. What do you call one? Oh. So this is it. This is the prom dress that I wore when I was 18. It's my graduation ball. Move out the way, damn it. But yeah. So it's like a white bodice that's like sewn. Which again you can't see because I wear too much black. And then like an A-line skirt with lace over the top. I wore it with a white corset. Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's actually quite similar in construction to a waistcoat. Because you've got like the same kind of paneling that's used. But yeah, so like, I don't know if you can tell. Thank you. But you've got these like kind of odd folds here. And that's because this design was actually supposed to have, I think it was like sleeves that went like that way. But I didn't really like that style, so I used some of the lace instead to make straps. I don't know, maybe I should wear it some other time, but actually I think it's a bit too big. Oops. Go back in the hole. Okay. All of that. And also this, which is the instructions for actually how to pin it, which is going to be fun. Okay. Let's see. I mean, that's a good sign. Part of it just came off. So you're 17. Which one is 17? It's the shortish one? Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the front. But don't hold me to that. So yeah. We have... How many parts are there? So... There are 4 parts, but there are 2 of each. Okay, so we've got... So this... Here we go. That's actually labelled. So this is the side front. So essentially what you have is it will be like... So imagine if it like cuts down there. You'll have like 1 piece, 2 piece, and then the same reflected. And then the same on the back. And then we have this very long one. That's got to be a back piece. I'm guessing this one. So I did kind of keep them roughly together, which is smart. So this is, oh no, this is the other front bit actually. Oh god, which way around do you go? I think it's that way. Now I'm trying to like work it out myself. Okay, that's another part. Okay. And why are there two of each? Oh yeah, for the reason I said it reflects. Okay. So this is the back. Huh, did I do this backwards? I think I might have done. Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. Do you know how we can fix that? Yeah, just turn that over. Do it yourself. Then match the instructions and see if you got it right. God no, I don't trust myself that much. Okay. We have that piece. And then we have this piece, which is the side back, yeah. Things are difficult in 3D. That much is sure. And I put these on top of the instructions. That was not smart. Okay, let's find vest. Because, you know, once you've pinned it, to be honest, that's most of it over. Lined vest. It wants me to stay stitch. I'm so bad at that, though. I should have been cutting. Anyway, so I've made it harder for myself, essentially, like, so you can see if it'll, there are kind of like spiky bits coming off, and those are supposed to be there, so yeah, you can line them up essentially. Just means it's not going to be lined up. Okay, so I don't have to worry about the lining at least. Is that just the end? This is page 4 of 5. We want 5 of 5. That's 6 of 6. That's close. Is it on this side? There it is. Well, that looks confusing. I am sitting up straight, don't worry. Okay. What if I just do it without the stay stitching? It essentially means it will be like the fabric can potentially move and like stretch, but that'll keep like the bits you need close. Just use twice as many pins. I could do. Okay, so of each front of 16 between notches clipped to stitching. What does that mean? Oh god, I can't remember anything. Okay, so we need 16. That's like the important bit here. I also need more space. Jesus Christ, sewing takes up so much space. It's fine. It can go on my mouse. So that's 16. There it is. Yep. I could be like an absolute mad woman and also hand stitch this if I don't want to set it up. My sewing machine, that is. Okay, so this is, if you imagine, would essentially be like this part, and then there'd be another part inwards. I hand stitch everything I sew. How much do you sew though? I feel like that's an important question. So we need 16 and we need 17. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Not much, buttons and tears mostly. Yeah. I darned some socks recently. Does that count? Okay. It's fine. We'll just keep these on top for a rough estimate. And then just fill it with pins. This is why seamstresses invented, what's it called? You know the kind of stitching you do that's really wide? Broad stitching, I think it's called. But it essentially just keeps stuff there while you stitch it, like on an actual sewing machine. Okay. So we have 16. Oh god, I can't remember which way around's which. I think white is forwards. Yeah, so we need to turn 16 over. I actually haven't stitched a button in ages. Do you remember? I swear there are buttonholes on this thing. Oh, here we go. You can actually kind of... If you see these lines here, I'm pretty sure these are buttons. Okay. So 16 goes over like that, and then I need to actually just put this back on it. Eek, come here. I thought you said buttons and teddies at first. It's like, dang, you're out here stitching entire bears. Aw, that's cute though. Okay, there we go. And luckily, because it's wax paper, you can see through it. So 16 goes there. And then 17. Let's see, which way around does 17 go? I crochet the bears. Oh, you make crochet bears? That's adorable. Okay. 17 also goes this way. And it goes like there. Okay, let's also put the wax for 17 on the other side. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be fun. Don't worry about it. Who's worrying? I'm not worrying. It's fine. Just chuck that down there. Okay. So, where are we lining you up? There's one there. And there's one... Where is that? I mean, if it looks rough... Yeah, I pinned the wax paper on the top first for when I was cutting. I didn't cut this wrong, did I? How does that fit? Oh, I guess 3-dimensionally. Because, like, it shows it, like, sticking in. So it should be, like... that, and then you curve it round to fit there, I think. If I had chalk, that would also be good. Actually, I might have chalk. Seamstress's chalk definitely seems like the kind of thing I'd have in my sewing box. Let's have a look. How do I not have chalk? Come on now. Really? None? More pins. It's mostly threads, unfortunately. At least I have some needles, actually. Those would be useful. And it's tartan, so red thread. No, I don't seem to have any seamstress wax. That's irritating. It's like wax based chalk. That's not chalk then. But basically you can iron it out, is the point. Okay. Stay stitched there to... So it's from what, there to there. Ah, is that what brings it in? It could be. But it might not be. Okay, that's fine. Pin side front 17 to front side at front edges, right sides together, matching notches and circle to hemline. Fuck, I can't remember what that is actually. Please tell me I did not cut that part off. Where is the hemline bit? I remember seeing that. Is it just really small? Did I cut it off? Oh, there it is. Okay. God. The problem is because it's like tartan, it's like really hard to see if I do just draw on it. So making the marks that way isn't like the best idea, but it'll be fine. Just gonna do it a bit roughly, essentially. So it's just gonna be a bit slapdash. Okay, so we have that there. Use a pencil. I could, but like I don't know if it's gonna show up is my problem. And then if it does, I don't know if I'll be able to see it. Yeah, that's not coming up. I mean, as long as it's like, I guess a water-based ink, it should come out. But surprisingly, I actually own very few. Let's try this. So you're lined up there, and then you're there. Okay, that kind of shows up. That's just because that bit's white. Okay, that's fine. Where else have we got? So we have there. Ah, damn it, that bit's blue. But there. Okay. Where else are they on this one? There we go. There. And also... oh, this bit's white. That's better. There. No, I think that's all of them. I'm also gonna have to do this twice, which is fun. But yeah. So that's that bit done. How about this one? Let's do this one. I know you can also do it by just doing like... it's called tacking. The stitch I was trying to think of earlier is called tacking. Because I was gonna say you could just like do like a stitch to mark it. That's not really the same, is it? Okay, you go there. Where else? Here. Not any others. One there, one there. Ah, those look like ones there and there. Okay. Let's match back up. And you there. And you here. Okay, is that the hemline one? I'm pretty sure it wasn't on the bit I tore off. So that should be okay. Can also make this smaller. But that seemed a bit too complicated, so I don't want to, basically. Eek. Alright. Then I need to match them up. Which looks like it's actually going to be the most difficult part. Okay. So, where are our badly drawn dots? I mean, one is there, but that seems very wrong. Well, maybe it's not, actually. Huh, that almost matches as well. Actually, I can show, like, a better instance of pattern matching. So, for instance, on this one, you'd have it there. Like, it's a bit better, but yeah, this is going to be an angle. Where's the other one? So there's one there. Is that the higher one though? Where are the two? So you've got that bit. That are like... I'm very blind. This is not advantageous. There's one there, and then there's... come on, where are you? Okay, let's just say this one is this one. Okay. There's that one. What, to take off my glasses? You're gonna be that evil, huh? I think that goes there. I hope. Okay. It's fine. We're at the pinning stage, so it basically means everything can go wrong. Oh, and I need to pin them that way. Okay, okay. So where does that bit go? This bit, like, meets with this bit, it looks like? Nah, that can't be right. I mean, it could be more this way. That would work. And then... okay, let's actually do it, like... maybe more like this. So... okay, Okay, time to use all of these pins. Ah, yay, my brother's back up here. It's no longer going to be a chill stream, I can say that much. He's very loud as a person. Because this is essentially... yeah. Okay, okay. This does not feel right. The worst part is that they're kind of... because it's a three-dimensional thing, you have to think three-dimensionally, basically. Nope, there's a pin. So, like, you know, things can, like, contort around. Like, those are matching up, that's a good sign. Fortunately, because I wasn't the greatest when it came to pinning the first time, this is not going back. I use my spottiness. My spottiness has faded, sadly, over the years. Okay, let's pin this bit to... where is it? I saw it. That bit there. And then see if we can, like, work backwards for that in-between bit. That's a bit confusing. It's fine though. The pinning stage is when you want to get everything wrong. What's the phrase? Measure twice, cut once. I've already fucked up the cutting, so down to just this, I guess. That's fine if I prick myself though. That's not the end of the world, to be honest. Okay. So where does this fabric want to go? Let's have a look. It's still a bit iffy about it. But that could just be my bad cutting. I'm gonna pull it in a bit though. Look. I mean, of course, if I do finish it, it means I get to wear it on stream. You can see how hideous it is. Does this have armholes? Yes, it does. It's kind of hard to explain where I'll be at the moment. Hang on, let me... So essentially you see kind of this bit here? This should be the armhole. At least as far as I know. I can't remember which way is the outside though. I think it's this side. Yeah, this is the inside part. Cool. Okay. I mean, it's a waistcoat. How else would I wear it? That's fine. Don't worry. I do stuff like that all the time. Okay. The next is the 218s. Okay. That should hopefully be pinned well enough that it's gonna be okay over here. Do I need to do that twice? I kind of assumed I would, you know? Because you need like the other half of it. So I guess let's do the other one. So this goes that away. Can't believe you'd call the poor cat trash. And then this one goes that way. Yeah, this matches. So then I'll be doing the same thing. Yeah. Okay, let's draw on our dots then with blue highlighter. To be fair, I guess one of the reasons I was drawn to the blue is because a lot of the time like seamstress chalk is blue. So it kind of reminds me of it, even if that's not what we're actually using. Ah, good quality pets. Okay, that's there, and then you're there. Compost the kitties. I think that's everything I need to mark on you, so I'm actually done with this bit. I just need to mark on these ones. Because it does say stitch each front part, so definitely have to do both, as far as I can tell. Okay. That is actually the right way around. This needs to be flipped then. Yeah. Aww. But you got woken up by the cutest alarm clock. My cats don't actually really wake me up. I don't know if I just sleep so heavily I don't notice. But they don't wake me up. Maybe they've learned not to cause my wrath in the morning. Okay. And lastly, the hem. It's very hard to get sewing patterns wrong, if you know what I mean, but also it's very easy. Like, there's a lot that can go wrong, but you're also given very clear instructions. Wow, you can actually hear my brother, he's that loud. I'm gonna go shut his door. I told him it was being picked up on the mic and he got annoyed at me. I could hear him like bitching to his friends like, how? It's like, because you're that loud and you're only the room over. Okay, well I've already done it once, so it should be easy the second time. Is he older? No, he is my little brother. He is 6 years my younger, which is the worst. Never have children that far apart in age, basically. It's hell. Okay, let's do what I did before. That actually worked quite well, the matching. Okay. Ooh, goodbye. I hope you come back soon. Cool, and now we have it matched up, so we can kind of figure out the rest. I say kind of because it doesn't quite. It's a bit folded in places, but that's okay. I will still respect your waistcoat. Okay. And the rest just down here. I wonder how long this would take someone who is actually competent. Probably a lot less time. Should it be a lot less amusing though? So I'm gonna blame the fact I have to split my time between making it and entertaining. Pins ones are just reusable stitches. There we go. Cool. Now we can move on to the back part. Yeah. Which is somewhere in there. How are you doing, phone? Are you charged? You are. So many emails today. None good. Well, I would say most emails are morally neutral. Are you 18? You're 16. Oh, this is the two I'm done with. Oops. Hit my keyboard. That's not good. We need that. You are eventually done with. Yay! Okay. Are you 18? Yes. Nice. That was almost competence. I think... Do you get reversed as well? It looks like it. Just gonna mark it. Oh well, I'll do them one by one. That's fine. We're taking time. I was talking about how the stream isn't doing so well. As harsh as it sounds. And a bit whiny. Apparently it's because no one cares about sewing. Or at least it's not a particularly popular topic. But oh well. That's what I wanted to do today, so I don't mind. Like I mentioned, I've been trying to make this thing for months, so it's fine. Ha 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 ha. Hilarious. Okay, 18. Stitch center seam in back. Oh well, literally. just stitch it together. That's what that part is. Gee, thanks. Yeah, but if I recognize your puns, I'm just gonna make more of them. And then it becomes inescapable. That way. Okay. It's fine. It's just a nice chill stream. But I put my pen. Am I blind? Is it under here? It was under there. Yeah. It's actually easier on the bits that are plain red. Surprisingly. It shows up better there. And this is the trickier one. There we go. That's that done. You say that like you don't enjoy them a little. Nope, they are truly a punishment beyond all words. I'm so popular today. Okay. So this one lines along the straight edges and I need to match. You can't see it so well on that one, but so you get these free. I don't know why you do it as a free though. Okay, let's lay these so this way. It's very much like a 3D puzzle, but harder. Okay. And then let's match these up. Ugh, either my stitching is my cutting was bad or my drawing was bad because that's there. Okay. So you're actually supposed to like stitch this, but like I said, no sewing machine. I could tack it, but let's just stick with pinning for now. Pinning is safe. Okay. Let's start here. Just because that's the bit we matched up, basically. So now we know that bit's right. Is there any other matching points on that? No, just that. Cool. That's not gonna go wrong. I really hope this works out. Because, I don't know. Normally with a lot of things I do, it's virtual. And you know, it's nice having like an outcome nonetheless. But there's something very rewarding about doing something and then getting like a physical product. Because like the reason I picked the tartan was partially because like it was the only fabric I had that was particularly viable. But it's because I wanted a tartan waistcoat essentially. I have like 4 different sewing patterns for waistcoats. So I was like, I own a sewing machine, I have basically everything I need. Why not just make what I want? Mostly because, you know, not the greatest seamstress. You know, I could probably buy one for maybe 15-20 quid online. But you know, if I was a good seamstress, I could edit this so it fits me. Yeah, that's my plan. I might do this actual stitching off stream. That's just because sewing machines are really loud. So it wouldn't be a just chatting stream at all because basically you won't hear anything else. And yeah. I need to like set it up in the same space because this is my desk. So I don't know if I could have my PC in a good place and the sewing machine. Although my main problem is this. Is that the mic, because where I have it at the moment I'd have to have the sewing machine in front of it. And so I'd be kind of trying to talk through it to the mic. But if I could find somewhere I could probably fit the sewing machine here, where the cutting board is at the moment, so that might work. Okay. So we now have this. This is the back piece. This one I think is a bit more like you can see like what part of it it's supposed to be. Oh, it's so annoying it doesn't match. Like this is why you do pattern matching. So like you can see like kind of what pattern matching would add to this if it was done. But it actually kind of works in a way because it's actually like it's almost perfectly in all the gaps. So it's just an accidental kind of different pattern matching at this point, so that's not too bad. But yeah, like I feel like if you've seen a waistcoat, you can kind of recognize this shape as being the back of the waistcoat. I feel like, yeah, it's just kind of waistcoaty. Wow, you can see the unevenness of my cutting. It'll be fine, I swear. Okay. Actually, no, I need to pin stuff to this. I need this. Okay, so this is 18. No, I'll fold it and then I will pin 19 together. No. I will mark 19 and then we'll pin all of that together. Okay. This is another small bit. It's because, so these bits, I've been like trying to work out the construction in my head. We're going on, oh well, that one stayed in. This one came undone. Oh no, it's actually, there we go. Sorry, I was mentally flipping them in my head the wrong way around. There we go. Okay, we're back down. So I've been trying to like mentally piece together how this is fitting. So essentially the shorter ones are the bits that are going like under your arms, essentially. So they create the armhole. From what I can work out in my head. But we shall see how correct I am. Okay, so it's 19 also upside down. Yes. Always upside down. And I do agree that, like, sewing isn't done as much, but unfortunately it is just the more expensive option. Because, like, if you're actually sewing clothes, you need a sewing machine. You can't hand stitch it. It won't stay together anywhere near as easily. So you need to buy that. You need to buy a good one. I need to buy materials. And materials are kind of, I guess, a luxury at this point. Because most people don't sew. So then you have to do that. Oh, there's two more. And then, you know, because no one's like buying personal amounts, it tends to all be wholesale. So it's cheaper for a company to buy all the equipment, buy all the fabric, because, you know, they can afford the like £100 worth of fabric at once. So then people get kind of priced out, because if you want to make something like a t-shirt, why bother? You can go to Primark and get one for like £1, maybe £2 now. But it's going to cost you more than that just to get the fabric, if you want to make it yourself. Oh, my hair is caught in the pen. That's an interesting hazard. Okay. So now I need to work out how these fit into this. This is the inside, I'm pretty sure. Correct way up. I'm guessing it's going to be similar to the way the other pieces did. But that... Let's match them up. Pretty sure it doesn't matter which way. Which one goes this way? So you go here, I believe? I can't see my lines. Did I do it on the wrong side? I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, if I did, it's not the end of the world. No. No, I am not. I doubt your dick is this huge. You know, this was such a peaceful stream until you turned up. I jest. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it on this side? Okay, so that's there. If it's this big, you have medical issues. So this is definitely it. Did I just not do this one? Let me try the other piece. Okay. This way. Am I just blind? This is equally possible. Let me just grab this again. I know, this is the right way round. They should be inverted. So this should be this way. But it's definitely not. Did I pin these the wrong way? Can you really tell? Let me double check that. So we have this here. I've definitely pinned this inwards because it'll be the seam. So you want that on the inside. Got the 2 dots there. Okay, let's try and match that up then. This should definitely be the curved one. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay, so this one's this side. Okay, well, we've worked out where that one goes, so let's do that one. And I'm gonna try and pin them similarly so you get this kind of ridge. There we go. Because that's just how you do it, basically. There's no data. That's just what you have to do. There we go. Okay. So then just kind of like pinch it up like that. And then this will create like the bit you sew against. If it ever gets to the sewing stage. Which is kind of unlikely at the moment. Okay. Then we go down there. That's how they get you. Definitely want to, like, I don't know, doing more sewing streams would be quite fun, actually. Like, not to be mean to video games, but I feel like with that, the game definitely comes, like, second. It's more about the, like, chatting. Whereas with this, I'm just kind of content to just get on with it. I do kind of agree with people who are like, you know, kids should be doing more with their hands these days. They're always on those damn computers. There is something incredibly satisfying about a physical thing coming together from your hands. Okay, I have the first shirt I made somewhere as well. I showed the dress because it's kind of more impressive, but the shirt is quite impressive too. My nan helped me a bit with it, but it's still interesting. I still have the pattern for it as well. Plus, you know, when you're doing it for yourself, it's like you're not being judged. Like, you can fuck up if you want. But, you know, you might come out with something half wearable at the end. Which would be pretty cool, I think, anyway. Okay, so that's that bit there. I'm hoping if I get it pinned. I'm debating, like, trying it on, but there's also the very big risk that if I do that, then I destroy the pinning and it all comes out. Like, I'm being very delicate with it. Okay, so this one should fit here, I hope. I mean, I can roughly guesstimate if I can't see it based on the other one. Definitely drew on you. Oh, okay, there's one. But where's the other side? Is it on this side? I think I might have done this one on the wrong side. Oh well, that's my fault. I need to actually, so I didn't quite cut this right. So I need to bring it in a bit more so I actually stitch onto the non-broken bit. There we go. Actually also like drawn onto the broken bit. But that should be okay. I could also stab myself, that's true. But it's unlikely, to be honest. And it's a pin. They're really not that harmful. Oh wow, the thread's actually escaping. Come here. Like, you know, I've caught myself on pins before. They're really not gonna do much damage. My nan, my great nan, was an actual seamstress, like that was her profession. I think she used to make the like sample clothes that would go on mannequins. I think that was her job. And my nan told me that she used to say that you're not a real seamstress until you've run your thumb over with the sewing machine and gotten a needle embedded in your thumb. My nan would joke to me that she was glad then that she wasn't a real seamstress. But yeah, basically if it's not a machine, it's not gonna do much damage. Like, you just can't really get the force. Like, this is like what my nan was talking about, was basically getting it like through your nail or like through like the flesh. Like, at best you're gonna get it like through your skin, and that's not that painful. Especially if you like catch like the tips of your fingers. I don't know if any of you had like the edgy kids who'd like put sewing needles through the tips of their fingers, because it's just skin there at that point. Like, it's not really anything harmful. Like, you can't do anything. Yeah, exactly. I used to be that kid, to be honest. Doing it with a needle and thread is quite cool. It looks cool. It oh, what's the Tokyo Ghoul character that does that kind of? Oh wow, it's actually so cold that coughing into the crook of my arm steamed my glasses up. I can feel my throat going as well. Okay. As fine, we're getting there. You should do a stream in full edgy makeup. I've actually decided that's what my 50 sub goal is gonna be. Like, that's what's gonna come of it. I'm gonna do like the stream after in makeup. But be warned, I can't do makeup, so it's gonna be fun. Maybe I'll put the makeup on during the stream. But you'll get to see what I look like in makeup. That'll totally be worth the money, because it's gonna be awful. I can't do makeup for the life of me. Basically. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice. Okay, will you wear your new waistcoat too? If it's done by then. But don't get your hopes up. Okay, this is all the lining, which I'm not doing, because I'm not that fancy. It's not gonna be a lined waistcoat. This would definitely be a good waistcoat though for an edgy outfit. We've got the tartan. Here we go. Okay. See if I can continue pinning, basically. Pin shoulders. 2 back at shoulders, right sides together. Matching notches, adjust, ease evenly, base stitch. Pin facing / lining to vest. I don't need to do that. Matching notches, understitch. Understitch armhole edge as far as possible. Oh god, do you wanna see something confusing? Look at this. This is what I have to do at some point. No, so from what I can work out, this is... Okay, so we're pinning it essentially the right way out, from what I can tell. So this goes here, and then we get these two. Ooh, that needs more pins. I can see a hole in it. That definitely needs more pins. Okay. Yeah, so we're lining up the shoulders. Where is it? So this one goes this way. Yeah, that makes sense. Enjoy walking your dog. I don't know which way around these go though. I assume this one will go to here. But let me move that up so you can see. So essentially, like, shoulder to shoulder. That's what it said. To pin. And, well, that looks about right. So let's hope it is. If not, I cry on stream. I don't think I've ever cried on stream, which is impressive. Because I cry a lot, and I cry quite easily. It's like I'm surprised like the ending of a game I've played hasn't made me well up or something. Because I will just cry at everything that makes me feel like any emotion, positive or negative. I'm very small. My body can only contain so many emotions. It's like isn't that the thing in Peter Pan? Where it's the fairies are so small they can only hold one emotion at a time. Okay. So there's one side. So basically the reason this one is the right way out and this one isn't is because if you think it's going to go like that, so the two outside edges are pressed against each other. So then when we flip it inside out, it'll be the right way around. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay, here's the other one. This looks like it's not going to be pinned correctly. Ah, shit. I think they might both... I think I was supposed to do the inverse. Okay, that's easy enough. What I'm gonna do is I'm essentially gonna go along. That makes sense, I should have thought of that beforehand. And go pin by pin, essentially. To flip it like that. Maybe 2 pins, just so there's enough room to flip it. Because this way I shouldn't have to... it's fine, I can match it. I'm not dumb. Don't know why I didn't think of that. I actually flipped the other one because I assumed that I had done it wrong. And to be fair, I kind of had. But I didn't make the connection. Maybe they don't put it in the instructions because they expect you to be smarter than this. Okay, so it's that one pressed to that one. So if we leave that one the right way and then just do this. Nope, I'm lost now. So then it should be this seam to this seam. It might be a bit backwards, but I might actually pin this to the shoulder so I can work backwards, essentially. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so this needs to be this way. And now we know that. We can work out which way around the other thing fits in. And that's better. Okay. I mean, it's starting to look like a waistcoat. Maybe not on your screens, but to me. It's getting there. It's gonna be cool as shit when I actually, you know, have it done. It's like the other thing about sewing your own clothes is it takes fucking forever. Like buying a shirt, if I was to buy a waistcoat in, let's say Primark because I'm cheap, how long is that gonna take me? I have to go into the Primark. I have to go pick it up. I have to take it to the checkout. I give them my money, and then I have a waistcoat. And that's kind of where it ends in terms of effort on my part. But you know, to make it, we're up to 2.5 hours. That doesn't include the time I spent before when I was pinning it to the fabric in the first place. Okay, can we matchy? Okay, there's you. Which side is it on? It's somewhere in here, I promise. How far around does the other one get pinned? So if you're there, where does the pinning start? Okay, it starts from this bit here. Okay, that's a bit easier. Okay, there are pins somewhere on this that I've evidently lost at this point. And then this edge is the edge that meets with here? Or is it the other way around? No, it's gotta be that way around. But I think it starts here. Let me have a look. Yeah. So there's a software called Marvelous Designer, which is essentially this in 3D. But I've always been kind of interested in using it because you essentially like make the pattern virtually and then like teach the software, from what I can tell, to make it behave as if it's a real garment. Wow, that's a bent one. Oh well. It's fine, we don't discriminate. Maybe we should. But yeah, that's like interesting to me. And then I never get into it. For a start, you have to buy it and it's like a couple of £100. This is where it turns out I've not lined it up properly at the other end. I think I might not have. God damn it. It's fine. Just repin it. This is why we pin everything, because then you can make mistakes. And it's all good. I love it though. I worked out there was going to be an issue. And instead of stopping, I was just like, I'll keep going. Maybe it'll actually work out this time. Even though I know I'm doing something wrong. There we go. It just moves it like the slightest bit along. That's all that was. But it's important. Like you saw how little off it is between sizes. Those millimeters matter, you know. So like, I don't know if you've noticed. I mean, I don't know why you would. But basically, I've been pinning everything in the same direction. And that's because that way you only get stabbed in one direction. You could do it the other way if you want. But yeah, basically this way, you run your hand one way, you're gonna get stabbed 8 times. If you run it the other way, you won't. And that stops it kind of catching on everything as much. Because, you know, there's less in one direction. Well, there's none in one direction, hopefully. But yeah, if they're done unevenly, then basically everything will be catching. This way it's only like half the stuff, which is good. Okay, we are back in business. I mean, if I hold this up, it's going to be actually quite waistcoaty, which is, you know, good. Okay. The sound of pins falling, that's always good. So, come on. Ah, it's turned itself inside out. Come here. There we go. You can quite clearly see the V of the neck, so that's quite cool. And it looks like a waistcoat, just inside out. What was adorable? What did I do? It was cute. Gotta know how to replicate it for future. Okay. And yeah, we have most of a waistcoat now. I mean, this is all of the waistcoat. The only bit that's left is the sewing and then putting buttons on. Facing, turn right side out, pulling fronts through shoulders towards, pin front to back at sides, right sides together, matching notches. Oh, that was a hiccup. That wasn't a sneeze. Finishing to lining. That's neatening up the lining. I don't need to worry about that. Okay, so how does it do it? Turn right side out by pulling the fronts through the shoulders towards the back at one side. That seems so complicated. Just saying. Pin front to back at sides, right sides together, matching notches and underarm seams, pin lining edges together. I feel like you probably shouldn't go off pattern. This is probably gonna really bite me in the ass. But I feel like if I pin it while it's still inside out, I can kind of just flip it at the top and that'll put it the right way. But I don't need to do that right now because I haven't stitched any of it, so maybe I like want you to stitch it first. But oh well, we're still pinning, so don't worry about it. Basically, so I can pin it, I can flip it inside out to see how it looks, and then just flip it back essentially when it comes to the actual stitching. So this is gonna be along here, so you can tell it's kind of a women's one because this is a women's waistcoat because you've got the bunching here, and if you're smart enough you can work out where about on a person that bit of the waistcoat would be. And that's why you've got like the weird curve on a men's one. It's a bit more straight from what I remember. I don't actually have any men's waistcoat patterns. All of mine are actually for women. No, not the hips. Bit higher up. Bit below the shoulders, but you're mostly there. But yeah, waistcoats are like one of those things where, to be honest, most of the time I don't mind wearing men's clothes. If it's cute, I'll wear it. But with waistcoats, it just doesn't work quite as well as a women's waistcoat. Yes, exactly. The rib cushions. I feel like this is going to be too big. That's like my current feeling looking at it. But like, I've got to remember there's like, it's still got the seam allowances. So, should be okay. Also, rib cushions is like the worst way I've ever had them referred to, so congratulations. Pretty sure all of this is with a, is it a 1/2 inch seam allowance? It's on the piece of paper somewhere. That's that part. And then we stitch these two together. Exactly. Well, I mean, it's only pinned at the moment, so I can try it on. And then just bring things in a little. You know, that's why you pin stuff. Is when you're not sure. Or in my case, because you're too lazy to get the sewing machine out. Yeah, we can have a look at how this looks. I think that'll be a good place to stop this stream, because we're coming up to 3 hours. I could go longer. Like, part of the shifting it back an hour just kind of means if I want to do a longer stream, it's not as exhausting for me. And unfortunately, I am the most important person here. As much as I still wanted to keep in the, like, American time zone, I also don't want to, like, be going until 2 AM every night. Whereas, like, starting that, like, hour early, I can go until 1. And 1 isn't that bad, to be honest, staying up till 1 AM. I'll do that regardless, to be honest, because my sleep schedule is just like that. But, like, I should have done this the other way. Just because this means they're pointing upwards into my armpit. It's fine. It won't hurt. But yeah. Staying up until 2 is a bit more. Like, I consider that a late night. I'm sure most people will consider that, like, an ungodly night. Like, way too late. But, yeah. But then, like, you know, if I am really into something or I'm having a good time, I won't mind staying the extra hour. Whereas before, staying the extra hour put me at 3 AM, basically. And, like, that's a bit too much. Only ungodly if drinking. Really? So you're okay for being up at 2 AM if you're sober? It's like the opposite for me. Okay. I do actually, I was gonna say I don't own buttons, but my nan recently gave us like a fuckload of buttons, so I can find some really nice ones. Okay, so I do it this way because essentially this way all I have to do is this, and it is now the right way out. So I can now try this on. I am about to stab myself about 80 times though. But, God, please don't come unpinned. I mean, I try not to think about America. But, okay, that's not too bad, size-wise. I was like, there's something really weird at the back. It's the hood of my actual shirt. I think I unpinned something. Oh well, it's fine. I'll go back over it. But yeah, that actually doesn't feel too bad once I sew it. And once, I'm going to actually try and take this off in such a way that it comes the right way off. Let's see if I can. Okay. Come on, come on. I don't want to pull on it because then there we go. Okay, hopefully I have no pins stuck in me. Let's double check. What part is that? Yeah, I think like dark color buttons would be nice, but like if I finish it on stream, I'll get the buttons out and I don't know. Everyone can like decide what color buttons it'll be. I understand now why they were like, you know, don't do that. There we go. Okay. But yeah, it looks like all of the pins are still in it, which is good. That means they didn't come off in me. But yeah. There we go. Just check they were all in there. But yeah, ta-da. It went on. That's a good sign. And it looks like it's gonna fit okay. But yeah, I will see what buttons I have, because I might even have, oh wow, exciting. Why do you always come here with such negative news? This was such a chill stream. I'm pretty sure, I feel like there are pins in me, like, because like a couple of them did jab me. I probably should put my hoodie up first as well. But yeah, I don't have any. That's fine. I was only like half joking. But yeah, so waistcoat. And then I don't know. I understand concerned. We're all concerned. But yeah, so, I mean, I do actually have, who knows. I can't. My mom's an at-risk person. She's basically been told she can't go into work for the next month. Which is fun. Like, full on, like, can't go to the shops kind, so it's gonna be exciting. But yeah, so thank you. She'll be okay, pretty much. Like, we're being safe about it. But yeah, so I was gonna say, I don't normally stream tomorrow, but I might put off putting my second monitor on my desk so I can set up the sewing machine, and then I might actually just finish this on stream tomorrow. And I think that'd be quite fun. I mean, oh my god, I'm gonna have streamed basically every day this week at this rate. But, you know, it's not like I have much else going on. Trapped indoors, I may as well make a waistcoat. That no one will see, because I cannot wear it outside. What else is there to do? This is just pinned. I need to stitch all of this, basically. That's what I've got next. And then I need to put the buttons on. And that means I get to raid the buttons. But yeah, I was saying, I might actually have fabric buttons. Oh, in general. I also have my entire uni course. Other than that, it's just chores, basically. But yeah, so if I have tartan buttons, I don't know if I'll have ones in this exact tartan. Oh, actually, I've got so many scraps, I could cover them and do them that way. But I don't know, I'd rather just, like, put the buttons on. I don't have to be up oh, actually, I have to be up for lunch. Kinda. But yeah, other than that. I mean, yeah, because, like, the thing is, like, so I only go to uni, like, every other day, essentially. So Monday, well, it's not every day, it's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So I have, like, Wednesday and Thursday as a break during the day. So then streaming at night isn't as taxing, because, like, I've had my rest during the day. Like, but, like, actually, even today, so I woke up at, like, 9:45 for my 10 AM class. So I've been up since then. And it's, like, it's not that bad. You know? How long have I been up? It's 1 AM currently, and I've been up since, let's say, 10 AM. So, essentially, I've been up for 15 hours. And typically, it's like 888, so you should be awake for 16 hours. So, wow. But yeah, so, I know I require more rest than the typical person. I'm a very exhausted person, typically. I don't have that, I'm like, not like chronic fatigue, but like, I'm quite a low energy person. I take a lot to rest, but oh my god, those are big numbers. I don't like those numbers. That is very unfortunate. I definitely feel, I wouldn't say, I guess I'd say sorry for, you know, how everyone is suffering at the moment. Yeah, on a poor positive one, I don't mind streaming every day, because, well, I don't put on a persona, because that's exhausting, but kind of the act of performing, as it were, is quite exhausting at times. But doing something like this, I didn't talk for, like, a lot of the stream. I was just doing something and the camera happened to be on, essentially. If people spoke in the chat, I spoke back. So this kind of stream isn't very exhausting. And to be honest, sewing is actually way less exhausting for me than playing video games. Like, actually streaming has made me play games more than anything. Like, I got a bit of use out of my Switch, but I basically didn't play on it for a whole year until Pokemon and Animal Crossing came out. I didn't use it, but now I use it like every day, basically, because I'm streaming. So it's a very odd benefit for me that streaming makes me play video games more. Which I get to classify as market research, because I'm a video game artist. Well, I'm a video game artist student, so I'm a real game artist. Maybe someday. Not right at the moment, though. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. I mean, like, I could keep going at the moment, but, like, my throat is going, and it's, like, that more than the tiredness is making me, like, not want to, but yeah. It's great. What you can't see is that my bed is just covered in all my sewing stuff, and the fabric that was left over. And just everything is on there. So I've got to go clear that up as well after this. So that'll be fun. Luckily most of it involves it just being chucked back in the box. So, you know, not too dramatic, but yeah. So like, it's not like I finish and I just instantly get into bed. Like, I also kind of like decompress after streams normally, because it's like, it's a lot. And it's like emotionally a lot. Gotta have like a, oh god, what was it? Aftercare. I was trying to think of the BDSM term. Stream aftercare. Just no one look at me. No one talk to me. I've done too much of that in the past 3 hours. But yeah, I think that'll do me. Yeah, I think I'll finish it on stream tomorrow. I may as well. I mean, not many people like turned up to it, but I was having fun. And you know, may as well do it on stream, because occasionally people can chat to me while I'm doing it. It's like, I understand now why people in the past sat around sewing together. Just sewing together is nice, but fuck me, it's boring. It's engrossing, but boring. But yeah, so I think I'll do that tomorrow. I gotta remember how to set it up, though. It's currently in a suitcase over there, wrapped up in about all of my towels. It's lucky my parents, well, I say my parents, my mum had some towels, so. I haven't been like, what's the Icelandic thing where you like jump into the cold water after a sauna? I'm not drying off through sheer evaporation. Anyway. But yeah. So I'll probably also be starting it at 10 PM my time tomorrow. If people want to come by and see me finish this goddamn waistcoat. And then wear it. So I have to wear something that'll look good with a waistcoat tomorrow. But that should be fun. So yeah. Come watch me finish a thing for once in my life. I mean, like I said, it took me months to get from pinning it to the fabric to cutting it. So if I finish the rest of it tomorrow, that's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like so fucking exponential in terms of finishing it. But yeah, it should be fun. I'll enjoy it anyway. I don't care what you all think. Bye bye.